Let me know when you get this, and let's put this here, and let's turn off Derek's Reptiles. Mad apology. Mad apology to you because I was watching your interview with Seth Hanbury, actually a guy I'm quite fond of. Don't know if he knows it. I think he follows me on Instagram. But anyway, I was almost to the end of it. I was just past the point where you were asking him about Tim Freed. Hey Morbid. Hey Eric. Eric, send me a message on Instagram next day or so. I may have something for you. And I can't get into it in the video. It's about some westerns. Life Freedom, glad you're here. Morbid Retix, glad you're here. Forsaken Gaming, glad you're here. Man, I'm glad everyone's here. Give it another minute or two. Oh boy. And it's got to be my life. You got to call someone Sweet Cheeks on. And then you got to call that person Sweet Cheeks. You got to call him Eric. I mean, you got to call Eric that. That's, oh boy, what the heck. I'm okay, honey buns, just relaxing. Y'all be cracking me up. I'm going to tell you this, man. I put not safe for work in the description because I'm going to go on a rant about some stuff, and normally I do like to keep my channel pretty clean. Not everyone does. Hello, Ozak. Good to see you, Jess. Area 51, good to see you. I do normally like to keep my channel clean. That's kind of the way I just kind of roll with my stuff. I know I've got a lot of kids watching this channel. I know that certain teachers, roll this channel for their students or send their students to it, more or less. So anyway, I've just got the feeling that I may say something really not stupid tonight, but heartfelt. Let's go with heartfelt. Earlier today, my friend Ariel, and Ariel, if you're around, thank you for tipping me off. Matter of fact, I'm going to send you a live message, Ariel, if you're around. If not, catch the replay or something. Thank you for shooting me that thing earlier. And you guys don't know Ariel. She should pop in a minute. Sub her channel. Be on her channel. Support her work. She does amazing things for a lot of people. And that's what I'm going to get to and talk about tonight, because, man, I just saw something that just freaking went all over me. I still have work to do tonight. It is 2 a.m. here. I've got to be up at 8. I don't even know that I'm going to try to sleep tonight, literally. I just may coast through the night and say the heck with it and do what I do. But anyway, Ariel, I think it's Viking Adventure Victuals or something like that. I can't ever pronounce her name right. Yes, sleep is overrated, especially at this point. I have a sleep disorder. I have to get a certain amount of sleep every so often or I'll have bad problems. I do use a CPAP machine. It kind of cuts into my camping. I used to love to camp. I used to love to go in the woods a few days. It just doesn't happen much anymore. But anyway, a buddy of mine, Eric B, love you, man. Hey, I didn't know about that Area 51. we should talk sometime. Hey Lou, be glad you're here. You will relate to this tonight, Lou. You will relate to this. Got a buddy of mine. Now you guys probably know him as Desert Wolf Armory. One of his videos today was like stolen by some idiot on YouTube. And this guy had like 200 subscribers. I'm not even going to mention the guy's name. I don't want the video posted. I don't want to draw any more attention to this idiot's channel than possible. And I call Wolf and say, hey man, he's like, man, dude, I already know. I've already got people hitting me up. Hey, I can do that, Eric. But this guy's stupid. I mean, this guy is like the guy you need to roll out when you're arguing against, medical marijuana or recreational marijuana. This is like one of those guys that's like, man, I ain't got nothing against that stuff. I used a little myself. But this guy is like the poster boy for like why you need limits or something. Seriously. Because this guy is like stoned out of his gourd, I'd swear. Long story short, he uploads Wolf's video. And it's like the mouse break dancing or something. And everyone starts blowing up Wolf's phone, me included. Ariel's the one that snagged it. She was just, I don't know, probably searching stuff on YouTube. Ariel looks out for a lot of us. I mean, like, I find out anyone's not supporting Ariel, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to take that personally because she does, in my opinion, a lot for a lot of us that don't even, so I know a lot of people, her channel's not really for everybody. If, if you're not into cooking, stuff like that, you may not get a lot out of her channel, but she's just this amazing friend to have if you're in the YouTubeosphere. Anyway, this moron who, no, I'm serious. Like, I would link the video, but I wouldn't want him to get the views from it. I may have to anyway. Just so you can see this guy's eyes. I mean, this guy, like literally, like, guys, nothing against drugs or alcohol, but like this guy's done too much of both or something. He's a trip. He uploads Wolf's video. People notify Wolf. Wolf just goes home, goes to his YouTube studio, clicks copyright. I don't even think he gave him the 7-day option. He just pulled the video. But I watched this video and I'm like, of this guy. Exactly, Lou. And that's what he did. He went home, got off work, reported it. It was gone. But people were asking this guy in the comments where he uploaded Wolf's video, man, hey, this isn't your video. This isn't your work. And this guy starts talking smack back to him. No, hey, I'm sorry. I should have asked the guy's permission. I thought this fell under Creative Commons. It doesn't. You got to know that stuff if you want to build a YouTube channel. I'm sorry, it's boring. It's tedious. It's annoying. It's what you got to know. No, he did not ask Wolf for permission. He just figured because it was on YouTube, he could download it without checking if it's Creative Commons, whatever. I'll tell you what. I sure as hell do not want to give this guy any freaking views. But I may have to find that video anyway, and I wanted to spout off something to him, but I thought, no, that's just gonna drive engagement on his channel. Let's see, where is it? Oh crap, maybe I don't have it. Maybe I don't have it handy. The guy was like some no name who like gives commentary on like WWE wrestling, and he gets like 10 views a video. I mean, like, I thought my channel sucked. Like, I thought my numbers were bad compared to, like, Lou B, Desert Wolf, these other people, Smet Logic, people like that I hang out with. You know, I kind of, like, this guy reminds me there's a lot worse out there. I may just put it in the description or something, but, it was, oh, hang on, I know what I can do. Breezy J. I'm going to go ahead and post this video in chat as long as you promise me that you do not subscribe to it and you give it a thumbs down. Guys, let me know if I have... Well, exactly. Live, that's kind of what I'm struggling with. Is if I do that, that's what'll happen. I'll message it to you, Eric B. I'm just not going to post it because... yeah, I'm just not going to. I'll shoot it to you, though. Yeah, and it's not about bringing noise to it either. It's the fact that YouTube is a source of revenue. It is a job for many people. And this guy gets the video removed. Wendy 216 or Breezy 217, whatever the hell his name is. And then he puts out this video about there's no such thing as copyrights on YouTube. Let me roll over here to YouTube Studio for a second because I want to see if, oh, there's a section called copyright. Removal requests. Ah, yeah. Well, looks like there is on YouTube. Guy's a complete, I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but, But anyway, I watched and listened to the guy's video, and he basically comes up with the whole, because this didn't cost any money to watch, it's not subject to copyright. Luby, exactly, that's been a slippery slope I've dealt with, and that's why a lot of my stuff has not made it over to Instagram. I mean, I do some fun shorts and stuff sometime. Nothing that anyone's going to want to steal. My commercial grade video. There you go, Desert. I'm gonna go ahead and add you as a moderator on this channel, Desert. Just please let's watch language in the chat if we can. But anyway, he made this video justifying what he did because he said Desert, made this free video. Well, the funny thing about YouTube is it's free to watch. Yeah, he's here now. And that's good. He should be. I'm talking about him. I want him to be here if I'm talking about him. And I definitely let him know that I was doing a live covering this. Desert, if you go see that dude's justification video, he's like complaining. But the thing of it is he has no clue what he's talking about. First off, videos make money to produce, whether it's like a snake in nature video like what myself or Lou B does, whether it's a live feeding video like Desert Wolf Armory or Iron Dog Reptiles do. That video costs money to produce, edit, upload. You have internet costs, you have electricity, you have, like, if you're doing a live feeding video, you've got a $3 mouse or $4 rat or something like that. It costs you money. You're very blessed and lucky to be in a position where you make money back on that stuff. See, I sit there and make a field herp video, and I might put $200 worth of gasoline into one field herping video. That happens. When I got to western Oklahoma, that's not a cheap trip, especially with gas prices the way they are. Exactly. This dude's got 200 subscribers and is ripping people in his comments section about that's why you've only got 7 subscribers. And like, I'm so stoned my mother disowned me. Guys, I'm all about getting stoned. But when you get so stoned that your mother disowns you and barbershops don't allow you in, man, it's bad. It just gets all over me, the sense of entitlement that a lot of our younger kids have. I'm not saying everyone, believe me, it's not everyone. Exactly. You don't steal other people's content. And I had this comment typed out to this nerd because I mean he is a nerd. And I'm not talking like book nerd. He's just a nerd. Um, but I kind of felt like letting him know, dude, if you would have hit him up and asked him, Desert Wolf. One thing I will say about him, I don't care if you unfriend me. I don't care if you unfollow me. I don't care what. I've seen him take people like me who have a smaller channel base and start shouting them out, start helping them, start telling his subscribers, go to this channel, sub his. Don't watch my video, watch his. I've seen Desert Wolf do that in person, live. I can attest to it. He does it for a lot of smaller creators, some of which turn their back on him after they start getting noticed. And don't get me wrong, I kind of expect that from a lot of reptile people. No, not trying to slam the community. I'm just saying there's a lot of them out there that do that. And that's what he said. He said he left your voice in it because he thought it would be cool, and he felt he was advertising for you. But it's like, dude, you don't take people's material without asking them. There was this thing, I want to say around 2005, 2006, called Napster. Excuse me. And you could go out there and just start downloading copyrighted music for free. I never used it. I knew it was illegal. I wanted to use it a couple of times. No, I take that back. I did use it once or twice to get songs that I could not find by artists that were like out of print, and like the bootleg copies were all that was available. Desert Wolf, those same principle. And that's why Metallica, Garth Brooks, and some of those other people came out and fought against it. Because you break your neck. Oh, dude, man. Dude, Napster's not showing my age. Me having a stack of 45s on vinyl over there, that's showing my age. But at the same time, Metallica, Dr. Dre, Garth Brooks, several artists sued because they were not receiving the royalties for their music, which, once again, like Lars from Metallica brought up, we slept in garbage dumpsters for 5 years in San Francisco with $5 a day for food, playing clubs at night to pay our dues to get to where we could go tour, to get to where we could land a record deal. And I totally felt where he was coming from. So, yeah, I think LimeWire was what I used to get like a bootleg copy of Paul Hardcastle's 19. It's like the extended Vietnam War mix that I looked in like 5 different record stores for that thing. I couldn't find that. Exactly. And desert people who just know you from YouTube don't know those behind the scenes stories. That's why I'm going to tell a little bit about them. I'm not going to drop names or anything. Zach, you are not a nobody. Your channel's coming up. Believe me, the first 100 subs are the hardest. The first 1,000 are the second hardest. After that, it only gets, I'll say, easier. You just start growing more after you hit 1,000 subs. And Wolf, after stuff like today and then the previous incidents with other creators, I am not one to blame you. I am not one to blame you there. I was a fan of your channel for years, and you saw my name in the comments. Then we wind up, this odd twist of fate throws us in the same city at the same time. For whatever it's worth, you actually took my channel and got it over 1,000. I will never forget living at my old house and you doing that live and that shout out and all that stuff. All the stuff you did for me, Wolf, I will appreciate it forever. I mean, you got a brother for life with me with that stuff. Oh, God. But, the thing of it is why do people feel that you can make a feeder video, drop a $5 rodent into a tank with a $300 snake, $200 snake, that you pay electricity to heat, that you sometimes have to run to the vet, drop $200 there. It goes quickly. Believe me, keeping reptiles is not cheap. Neither is making field herping videos. I got to Western Oklahoma. I'll drop $100 on like a decent hotel because some of the roach coaches out there are scary. And then it's like with gas prices are what they are right now. Hell, I'll spend $200 in gas to get out there and back. Okay, to make a 3-minute, 4-minute rattlesnake video. Now, I love what I do. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But that doesn't mean you're entitled to grab my video without asking me and stick it in your stuff. Anytime I've got an email, and I throw my email up at the end of my videos, I had a game ranger from North Dakota say, man, I love your bull snake footage. I'm working on a presentation about non-venomous colubrids. Would you mind if I used some of your video? I said, not at all. A matter of fact, give me a timestamp in this video and I'll cut you out that clip and I'll Dropbox it to you. Totally, no problem, no worry. Just, I'd like a copy of the finished product. Like, this could be included in your PowerPoint. I'd like to see it. Stuff like that. Exactly, Desert Wolf. Your personality draws a lot to it. And, once again, like you were saying the other night, be original, be you. I mean, don't be someone else. I totally agree with that. Buy a Prius? Hell no, Eric. Freak. I'd buy ball pythons before I'd buy a Prius. And exactly, Desert. I don't know that you were the first to do what you do with Venomous, but you're the oldest one around I remember. How was the show, Zach? I'm thinking you're talking reptile show. You could be talking concert. But no, I just thought this guy was a complete tool. And then he acts like, oh, you assaulted my channel by filing a copyright claim, but there are no copyrights on YouTube because it's all free. Freaking moron. Yeah, I like the Chili Peppers. Once 1990 hit, I was not into the Chili Peppers after that. I like the earlier punk rock stuff. Catholic School, Girls Rule, True Men Don't Kill Coyotes, stuff like that. Mother's Milk, the entire Mother's Milk album. It's like came out my junior year in high school. That was pretty awesome. Trump was in Wilkes-Barre, not Philly, if I remember correct. I could be wrong. But either way, I digress. Sure don't want this to go down a political rant tonight, but I tell you, people okay, let's go to someone else. Lou B. Lou B is in the chat with us. I think Lou B gets some of his videos snagged. And Thanks, Live. No offense, but thanks, Live. Lou B. I was in a live of Lou B's, and someone came in and started, "It's horrible. You put your wife in videos. You couldn't sell your videos without your wife being in your videos." And then like I messaged Lou B, and he's like, and I'm like, "Is this guy for real?" And then Lou, I hope I'm not overstepping. Let me know if I am. I'll either pull the video or something. But Lou said, "Yeah, that guy actually hit me up about using my video, and when I told him no, he decided to, I'm going to attack you every which way." Your wife is pretty damn hot, Lou. My wife does not watch my lives, so I can get away with saying that. You need to fly your wife out here and put her in some of my videos, man. That might help my numbers go up. Oh my gosh. Right. Exactly. And I just think, one, I don't know what kids these days are thinking, because for you to spend the money on your camera gear, spend money on a software editing program, whether it's something free like iMovie, like what I use, or something Final Cut Pro or Adobe, that's either $300-400 or $30 a month. SmetLogic could tell us about Adobe if SmetLogic was here. Wolf, in a way, I kind of see that. Most people, I will say this, most people with more than 200,000 subs are totally inaccessible to their audience. The caveat to that, like, is if they have the membership level set up and you're like a Prime member, and you like give $9.99 a month or $15.99 a month to their channel, then it's probably where you could get some attention. Wolf's just like, "Hey, yo, sucker, I'm in your neck of the woods. Let's go out and hurt." That's all that's happened. And that's exactly right, Eric B. It's, to me, it's the lazy thing to do. Go create your own content. Figure out what works. I've got content that I could release. I've actually filmed certain venomous snake bites at certain events, and I know that those videos, any real actual snake bite video where blood is flung, you hear screams of pain, those videos go to 1 million views overnight. They get found, they get shared by 300 people will share that video in its first hour once they find out it's a real snake bite. But you see, because like the people who got bit or whatever, asked me, said, "Hey man, can you not show that?" You're right. I won't burn that bridge to put that out there just for like subs, views, money, whatever. Nobody can be original these days. They got to be lazy and go steal other people's work. Exactly. And that's right too, Lou. There's a lot of stuff that's like zero originality, and they use others' contents. Now, once again, if I am not opposed to you using someone else's content, if they have their channel set up to where you can use their content, and they've already agreed to that. And there's certain things like when you upload a video, you can check those boxes. Exactly, Ozak. That kind of stuff. A lot of the celebrity stuff is real bad. That would have been a good video, Eric B. I tell you, I was at a roundup about 3 years ago in Western Oklahoma, and I document that stuff. You know about Roundup Rodeo. You know what I do over there. And they were doing a snake sacking contest, and this one guy gets tagged on the hand by a Western Diamondback. And like I've got my like video camera on it and I'm like maybe 3 foot away from the action. Blood on the lens, blood on my shirt. Guy jerks back. It freaking messy. And once again, the organization, you know, hey man, dude, like you got that on video, man. Please don't like put that up. Okay, because I'm cooperating with this organization, trying to get them to make some changes, I'm going to honor that request. I mean, nothing legally could stop me from doing it. I guess I could put it up and they could sue me, but I don't think they would even go that far. I'd just piss them off. Then I'd never get back in to influence their members, which is what I'm trying to do. And me, it's not about money. It's not about likes. It's about helping snakes. That's why I got involved in that whole mess. Exactly, Ozak. Stuff like that. Yeah. But where do these kids get off? Hey, I can just go steal Lou B's video and upload it as my own and not even give credit. It's simply annoying that people feel that entitled in today's society. Maybe you don't like tonight's message. Maybe you unsubscribe from my channel over it because of it. But I don't care. You know, piss on you if you someone stole my whole channel. My God. Desert Wolf, I would, but you know, I gave my word. You know what I'm saying. I gave my word. And plus, I'll film the same thing again this next year or the year after that. I've got a couple of those. I've just got one that's kind of really tasty. God, well, Lou B, did you file a copyright claim against him and get it removed? I'll say this. I got some bull snake footage. Most of you guys have seen it. The bull snake defensive display. It's one of my more noticed videos. And a friend of mine said, hey, I'd like that video, but I'd like to have it on my channel. Do you mind if I upload it and I credit you as the filmmaker and I send people to your channel and say, this is where this channel came from. This was filmed by Todd Autry. This is his work. Go check out his work. And then link to my channel. I got probably 50, 60 subs off that. Now, once again, you asked. That's all it takes. But once again, I literally wanted to go to this guy's video tonight, seeing that he posted a rebuttal, and say, hey, why don't you freaking give me your paycheck? I mean, literally. Why don't I just take something of yours? Now, once again, we also know social media has a lot of gray areas. Like photos that get uploaded to Facebook, once they get uploaded to Facebook, they're property of Facebook. It's in the fine print. Most people don't read through the 30 pages of terms and conditions. I think it's on page 28. But it is in there that like Facebook can, claim a photo as their own property because you upload it to their platform. I'm not an expert on YouTube by any means. I've only been making videos on YouTube since 2009. So I've been around it a little while to understand that there are things you do and things you don't do. Exactly, Eric. When people say the guy lives in his mom's basement and plays video games all day, that is this guy. Plus a bad dose of a bad strain of probably legal medical marijuana. Not gonna lie. But, exactly. Hey, Wolf, see what Life Freedom said. You can copy the URL and put it in the block list in your studio, and you can block that guy from ever seeing your channel again. And that's not bad advice. And once I get a hater or someone that's just incessantly, man, this video sucks. You stressed out the snake. You did this. You look ugly. Man, I just don't even have time for that. It's like, hey, Ozak, you have a good night. Hope you had fun at the show, even though it was meh. Hang in there. If you get a chance, send me a PM. Let me know what they did, what songs they did. If not, I'll try and hit you up later. I've been meaning to holler at you anyway. But, sure, YouTube is free to watch. But that doesn't mean you can start downloading other people's video, upload it to your own, in an attempt to drive traffic to your channel. I mean, you can, but when you get caught, and you will get caught, your channel will get dinged. End of story. See you, Jess. Guys, I have to be up in about 5.5 hours, so I think I'm going to taper this down and bring it to an end. But it's just like these people are freaking morons to think that someone like, Desert Wolf, or Lou B, Smetlogic, whoever, you can just rip off their video and upload it because I didn't have to pay to watch it on YouTube. And then to say there's no such thing as a copyright, that's kind of funny. There's like this entire copyright section in YouTube Studio, but you're too stoned to know it, to see it. Is what it is. But I kind of thought, yeah, paint chips when he's younger, exactly. And that is society nowadays. Sad but true. I'm kind of like, some days I'm kind of lucky I'm not bigger than I am, and I don't think I'm big by any means. A lot of the people I know look up to have got anywhere from 10 to 50 to 100,000 subs, some even bigger. Lou B's a good example, someone I look up to. He's a bud. He makes the kind of videos I like the best. Tokyo to LA in 3 hours. Flying Dead zombie flight. Understood. Glad to know you're going to be in the air. Flying Dead zombie flight. Thanks for making us feel better, Lou B. We love you. But this guy rips Desert's video. Doesn't ask. Then gets butthurt when he gets the axe from YouTube. Eric, I'll message it to you after we get off here. Although it's still, I don't know if I can do the link, but I can get you the guy's channel name. It may be hard to find. But mad props to Ariel. Ariel Viking Vinch. I can't say it all. Ariel. We all know Ariel. The fact that she's even looking out for stuff like that, or it hit her suggestions because she's subscribed to Wolf. Ariel, been talking about you for damn near an hour. I'm glad you're here. Ariel, Viking, Venture, and Victuals. I think I'm going to start calling you AVVV. Now, I was just going off, Ariel, about the video from Wolf that got uploaded. He just went home and nuked it. And this guy made like this rebuttal video. You're good. Glad to know you're working on video. And this guy nuked it and made a rebuttal video. And he's just like, I should be able to take anybody's video on YouTube that I want. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting there going, you have no idea how it works. And Ariel, I really appreciate you to the ends of the earth for informing me about that video. Now, other people had hit up Wolf. Wolf, when I talked to him this afternoon, his phone was blowing up. And he's about ready to change his voicemail to, yeah, I know someone stole my business. And they put it out there. I got it. But either way, man, guys, look out for me like that. You'll have a friend for life. Dead serious. Um, Now, in my monetized channel, like, I will see if anyone uploads any part of my video. It hasn't happened yet. I don't know about over here because it's not monetized. So I kind of am on. I kind of keep a lookout. But guys, you see something of mine or that you remotely even think is mine, message it to me. And man, I tell you, I'll buy you a few. I'll buy you a few beers when you're in my town, or a steak dinner or something. Because I just respect people like Lou, people like Wolf, people like Smet Logic, people like the Pemberton Boys, who break their necks to get these amazing videos. And then eventually they put in enough work, they get to where they can make money off of it. And who doesn't want to get paid for something you love? Oh, I know, Live. I hear you there. But yeah, definitely, Ariel, and that's what it's all about, man. Like community, looking out for each other. If someone uploaded like one of your top ranking videos to try to build their puny channel, just because they're too lazy to go out and make their own content, you know, you'd be the first to know. End of story. But gang, thank you for letting me put this fool on blast. I decided not to link his video in the chat because he would have got 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 views out of that. And this guy is like lucky to get 10 views a video. Like the Wolf upload was like the only thing he had over 100 on his channel that I could find. And then once again, if you got someone's permission, that's between you and them. That's cool. The internet has brought us some really weird stuff. I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. Stay original. Be true to yourself. Put out original content. Be yourself. Don't be anybody else. Man, you know, I, I don't do live feedings and talk like Wolf. Because I'm not Wolf. I'm the Angry Aatrox, man. I film rattlesnakes in their natural habitat. That's what I like to do. I like to film my field herping adventures. I'll occasionally do a captive short or something, or something a little off the beaten path. But I guarantee you that's not what people are coming to my channel for. They're coming to see the 1 out of every 10 videos I get something really good. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, a lot of people, why isn't this unboxing video taking off? Well, you do so many live feedings, and that's what people show up to your channel for. And then you do an unboxing video, and unboxing videos normally get good numbers, but that's not what people go into your channel for. So you kind of throw them with that. Like, I'm going to do an aquatic series soon over here on the Angry Aatrox. No, you're fine, Ariel. Don't worry about it. You just keep being awesome. Guys, if anything, go sub Ariel's channel if you haven't already. And like I said, I'm going to kill it. We're working on 3 in the morning, and I don't know if I'm going to get a 2-hour nap before I have to be up. I wish I didn't have to be up in the morning, but I do. Eric B., you start an OnlyFans, but I tell you, I will be your first sub. Give me some notice. But Shakes for Snakes, I'll be your first sub, Eric. But man, stay original, be yourself. Don't be ashamed to be who you are, man. I'm not. Wolf ain't. Lou isn't. We're all 3 different. And I'm not going to say this about my content. I think Wolf's is pretty awesome. I think Lou's is pretty awesome. Both of these guys have videos that have hit in the millions. But they didn't change who they were to do it. That's the most important thing. Be original. Don't use other people's material. Gang, I'll hit you up soon. Eric, I got to message you when I get off of here, man, and I'm going to be heading towards bed. Guys, have a good evening. Angry Atrox is out.